We begin with that troubling ordeal in Missouri City. Police say a woman opened fire on her co-workers inside of a warehouse early this morning.
Yeah, at least 20 to 25 people were in the building at the time, including a manager who died. Jess Borg has been following the story all day. This happened at Benny Keith Foods building. Do we have a motive for the shooting, Jessica?
Len, Mia, police say the answer might lie in the suspect's social media posts. Right now, they are pouring through everything. Now, right behind me is one of the area's largest employers. Thousands of people work here, and tonight, police want to know why one of them opened fire. Police surrounding the sprawling food distribution facility here in Missouri City. Around 2 this morning, a 911 call of an active shooter.
Sort of one person shot in the leg at this time.
Police say 38-year-old Kristen Perales barged into the warehouse, shooting and killing manager Francisco Reyes. Investigators say she also shot co-worker Fredencia Yanez in the leg. He is expected to recover. It's not clear if the men were her intended targets. Authorities say Perales worked at the facility for the past 2 years, but was not on the schedule at the time of the rampage. Her husband was working the overnight shift there along with nearly 20 other employees. He was not harmed. The husband apparently helped one of the victims, Yanez, when he was wounded.
This facility is about 700,000 square feet, so it took us well over an hour to clear the building of potential suspects.
Police say the only prime suspect is Perales.
That's crazy. Oh my God, no way.
Shocked neighbors say she shares a home with her husband and in-laws who've lived on this quiet Meadows Place street for years.
Oh yeah, we wave at each other all the time.
Officials say they're now combing through the suspect's social media accounts to determine what the motive might have been. They confirmed she was actively posting up until this morning's shooting. She died after a confrontation with an officer.
The officers are being shot at.
Whether or not the shooter actually was hit by one of our officers' bullets or if it was self-inflicted, we're not totally sure at this point.
Now, the company Ben E. Keith Gulf Coast released a statement calling the situation tragic, saying their thoughts are with all of the families involved and that at this point they are not releasing any details publicly because they don't want to compromise the investigation. Mia?
Jess, quick question for you. Do we know whose gun it was and how she got her hands on it?
Police tell me at this point that is still very much under investigation. They say she used a handgun. They are still determining the caliber of that gun, who it belonged to, and if it was legally owned. Mia?
All right, Jess, more details to come. We'll be sure to stay on top of the investigation into this case. You can check for another live update that's coming up at 6.